So let's go on a beautiful journey to Skellig Michael, Little Michael and the Stone of Destiny at the Hill of Tara. So take a beautiful deep breath and breathe yourself fully into your I am space, a beautiful organic divine blueprint of your pink diamond, in its infinite eternal living light, love, life force and sound frequencies of Source Creator and the Cosmic Mother. And feel that divine connection with the highest aspects of consciousness, that divine connection with Mother and Father. And let's just expand our I am space from the center of our sacred heart space, that pink diamond, so it encompasses your full internal aspects of your physical being. Feel that warmth and that love, that divineness of your soul spirit as it expands outwards and grows. From the inside to the top of your head, to the tips of your toes and fingers, as it starts to morph in shape, that's it, and come down your arms and forearms, to the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet. And take a deep breath to anchor that into your consciousness and awareness. So let's go on a beautiful journey down to Port Magee. So I see in front of me my beautiful dragon. So let's invite in your beautiful dragon where you are. And I see myself, and just see yourself putting the leg over your dragon. And let's go on a beautiful journey of where you're sitting or where you're sleeping at the moment, lying on your bed. And you might just imagine there that your dragon's taken off. And if you're not in air, or if you're in the UK or Australia or New Zealand, just have that beautiful image there of your dragon taking off, going through the clouds. Feel that speed of your dragon with the wind in your hair. You might see the warmth of the sun. And in the distance you see the image there, the circumference of air, island. And imagine there as your dragon swooping down with you on its back, coming down to the left hand side, the western, one of the most furthest points on the western angle of air, and come and land into Port Magee. And as my dragon's coming into land where the ships and the boats are, I can see just in the water there that actually I've got my sea dragon there. So I'm going to step off of my dragon that allows me to fly through the higher consciousness. I'm going to step onto the dock, and then there's my beautiful little sea dragon. And just see your sea dragon there. And just note what colour it is and its shape. And just see that it's welcoming you over to come and sit on its back. And just see that there's a beautiful sculpted little saddle for you to sit on, to hold on. And then I see everybody now as their sea dragons are skimming along the top of the water from Port Magee. As we're coming out through the port. And I see the sea dragons zipping along on the top of the water. And I see on the left hand side little Skellig, and just see all of the hundreds and hundreds of other beings, sentient beings that have come to join us. See the dragonflies that are there with us, the fairies. I see Poseidon and Poseidonia. I see the whales and see the dolphins jumping. I see it's like we're really zooming along, like being on the back of a jet ski, with all of our beautiful sea dragons taking us off to Skellig Michael. And as I look up, you may see that there's some clouds just around the top of Skellig Michael. But you may see this beautiful beam of light coming down from the sun that's illuminating the tip of Skellig Michael and those pyramid rocks at the top. And as that sun beams down through the clouds, you may see a little docking area there, where there's some steps for us to step off of our sea dragons. That's it, and see your left leg coming onto Skellig Michael, and in your right leg. And it's like we're just at that point of the saddle on Skellig Michael, and we can start to climb the steps, raising our consciousness with each step that we take. Know that you're safe, that you can lean into the steps. You've got the solid aspect of Skellig Michael there. And feel that warmth of all of the beautiful little divine beings that are there, letting you know that it's okay, you're safe, that you're looked after, that you're never alone, that all of our beings and helpers are there. You just have to remember to ask. And as we keep climbing the steps, it's like I see myself coming through the cloud formation. And then as I climb a little bit more, just imagine seeing like your head coming out through the clouds, and feel the warmth of the sun, that connection that we have with Source Creator Consciousness and the Cosmic Mother. And feel as that warmth starts to come over your shoulders and your chest and your hips and your full legs as you're coming out through the clouds. As we reach that saddle into that beautiful Stargate area on Skellig Michael, contained within all of that full consciousness of Source Creator and the Cosmic Mother. And take a beautiful breath. Find yourself a little spot to have a sit down there. Find yourself a rock that you're guided towards, to catch your breath from standing and walking up those steps. Or is there a nice beautiful grassy area that you just want to sit down on? You may see from this elevated area of consciousness that we can still see our sea dragons in the water. You may notice that some of the birds in the avian race are around you. All of our divine elementals in the Fae kingdom are there. There's a beautiful 4-leaf clover there waiting for you too. So if you just look down to your side, you may see a beautiful 4-leaf clover. I see the cheeky little leprechauns there, saying, "Oh, to be sure that there is a wish that you can have with the 4-leaf clover." So it's asking you to connect from your I am space into that 4-leaf clover. What wish do you wish to bring into your consciousness and your awareness? What do you wish to have in your reality, or the reality for all on planet? I can see the happy little leprechauns as you're connecting your I am space and your heart center into that 4-leaf clover. To be sure, to make sure that you're having the correct wish that you wish to have, that experience in your life. These Fae Kingdom were there to remind us that we can connect into the magic of all that is. And take a beautiful breath when you've set your wish or your intention connecting with the magical aspects of the 4-leaf clover. And see then as the beautiful little leprechauns are pointing us up to the rest of the steps from the saddle on Skellig Michael, for us to go up to the little beehives that AnSaRA was talking about. So let's continue to climb the steps as we're going higher and higher and higher in consciousness with each of the steps we're climbing, as the energies and the frequency, the vibration and consciousness is climbing. As we climb more and more and more and more, until we come over a tiny little saddle again, and then it levels out. See yourself as you're walking along this beautiful narrow little pathway. And then there's a little doorway that we have to just climb through. It's like I feel myself having to just squeeze myself down to walk through this doorway until the path opens up into this beautiful grassed area. If you notice on the left hand side, there's like a pocket of all of these beautiful quartz crystals. It's like there was a garden of white quartz crystals. And just see all of that illumination of the beautiful light codes and sound frequencies. That cosmic connection to the land and into the universe. You may feel the requirement there to just spread your fingers out and put your hands into that beautiful garden of quartz crystals. And feel the tingling sensation within your fingers as you're connecting into the quartz crystals. Connecting to the divine essence of this power generation that you have there with the quartz. You may then wish to move out your wish and your intention with the power of the quartz crystals to bring your wish or your intention into your reality. You may wish to connect into the power of the quartz crystals to help your body heal itself, or to manifest something in your reality, or to direct the power of this quartz crystals. It's like, imagine that you're playing a piano in this beautiful garden of quartz crystals. Where do you want to send all of the power that you can start to play with here? To friends or families, to loved ones, to the planet, to the healing of the planet or the waters. So just tune in from your I am space and see what comes forward. What images do you have? What sense do you have? And just see that wish and that intention rippling out across the whole planet. And that connection piece that you have with the elements and the elementals, the natural kingdoms. Harnessing that power of that beautiful solar sun that's coming down from Source Creator and Cosmic Mother to support that wish to be brought into your consciousness and your awareness, into your reality. And take a beautiful breath to anchor that. I then see the guardians. So as my hands are in that beautiful crystal garden, I just look up to the left and I see the guardians there of Skellig Michael beckoning us over to come over into one of those beautiful beehive constructions with a tiny little door that we can squat through to go inside. And there's a number of them there, so just use your I am space and your gut feeling which one's for you. Some of them are for healing, some of them are for divine connection to the physical aspects of planet. Some are for the divine connection into the universal realms of consciousness. Some of them are in that beautiful central peace within us, like our hara line to enable us to be more centered. And when you sit inside that beautiful beehive structure, find the spot to sit in. And Have a beautiful breath. It's quite dark in there, but you can see the light on the outside. It feels very homely, very welcoming. A space that you know that you've been in before. Many, many, many times. A place that you can come for a little piece of solitude. A piece to come and find your inner peace. Remember, this was the piece where Luke Skywalker came to reconnect. To reconnect in with his divinity, like you're connecting in with your divinity. They called it the Jedi warrior. Not about worrying about all that is, no, the complete opposite. The peace to come in to find that divine connection, the most sacred of sacred spaces within your I am space. Just remember to be in your heart centers. Be within that beautiful crystalline light that runs through the center of your I am space and your pink diamond. You may feel yourself just moving with those beautiful currents in there too. I feel my body as it's just revolving and moving. So just fully aligning with all of that consciousness as it's swirling around inside that beautiful beehive of energy. There's that divine connection from your I am space to the energies that are surrounding you. So you can utilize that to find that inner peace, that inner balance. The power and the mysticism that lies within your I am space. You may feel as you're swaying, as that swaying starts to slow down a little bit until you find that central peace where there's that still point and you stop. You can say, I am anchoring that stillness, that 0 point in my consciousness and my awareness. I'm anchoring that 0 point within my I am space through my physical and non-physical being. I am aiding my evolutionary journey to anchor myself 100% in my I am space. And take a breath to anchor that. Feel that divine connection you may feel after that anchor piece. And there's a beautiful golden column of light that runs vertical from your I am space to the top of your crown, as it then goes all the way down to your tailbone, as it splits out then to the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes too. You're intrinsically linked to that power that is contained within your I am space. Feel that power and that warmth, that connection of Source Creator Consciousness and Cosmic Mother running out through a particle level of your being, through your stem cells, the chromosomes, genes, genomes, DNA, RNA, all of your cells, organs, glands, skeletal body, all of your light bodies, turning up that amplitude, balancing all your RNA and your DNA, fully activating your whole being. I am activated. I am remembering to remember who I am and why I'm here. I am actioning into my present reality, my purpose in life and my dharma. I am 12th dimensional infinite pure love. I am 20th dimensional infinite pure light. I am 23rd dimension infinite pure consciousness. I am the 24th dimension unity consciousness. I am the highest expression of consciousness that I can hold in my physical, non-physical form in a present space-time moment. And you may feel some old energy as it trickles out from the soles of your feet, your hands, any aspect of your physical, non-physical being, knowing that we clear that wherever it needs to be cleared, never to return. And take a breath to anchor that.